Hey, what up, man? Welcome back to Pnoid News. Man, listen, all right. Haiti's president, Jovenel Moise, has been assassinated. Now, this is a bit of an odd story, all right? And I'll be honest with you, the reason why this is an odd story is not just because it's an assassination, it's about the way it was done, right? And it's important to understand that as a whole. I'm gonna just give you the facts of what I know, what I've seen, and what I'm saying, the research I have done, digging into these types of stories. So, this is the scene of when he was assassinated, right? Check this out.
Shot at the scene, someone says the assassins are with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. But
All right, so this is important to understand. He was killed by mercenaries, right? Flat out. This was not, some random gunman. This was not, some like, just upset Haitian. He was killed by mercenaries, which meant somebody sent them. This is highly important to understand. At current, they have killed 4 of them and have 2 of them in custody, one of which is an American. We're probably not going to get the whole story about what's up and who did this and who actually hired these individuals, right? But it will be highly interesting to hear who. Just want to put that out there. Now, as for who, Jovenel Moise was, right? This is an important this is something, I think that like we should, understand. Let's, I've got this story here from ABC News. It covers some of it. I'm going to pepper in a little bit more, as we go along. So pay attention. This is not going to be a long video. Haitian President Jovenel Moise, a former banana producer and political neophyte who ruled Haiti for more than 4 years as a country, grew increasingly unstable under his watch, was killed on Wednesday. He was 53. Moise was assassinated at his private home, blah, 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 blah. Right? His wife was injured. And the weird thing is the reason why, like, this story, perked my interest first off is because, like, somebody in our hemisphere has been assassinated as far as a leader was concerned. And the second was every news story started off with the same, every video started off with the same shit. The streets are eerily empty here in Port-au-Prince in Haiti, right? And then they go into his wife was, injured in the attack, and she is been airlifted into America and is currently hospitalized. This is important to understand because they're lying when they all have the same exact fucking coverage, right? Not so much the exact coverage of, this is what the story is, but more along, they had the same exact coverage of the exact same lines, right? Like, the whole mentality of the streets are eerily quiet, right? This is something that I'll be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that worries me because that means they all have the same copy, which means that, like, either A, nobody has done their job, or B, they're, being spoon fed what they're supposed to say. All right, a businessman from North Haiti, Moise had no political experience before being handpicked by former President Michael Martelly as the ruling Tet Kao Party's candidate in 2015. The soft-spoken Moise seemed like an unlikely politician, especially when compared to the showing about. I really don't care about like what his father was. All right, okay, campaigning under the nickname Neg Bananan, right? Banana Man. In Haitian Creole, he promoted achievements that included launching a banana exporting joint venture with help from a $6 million loan approved by Martelly's administration. Moise won the 2015 presidential votes, but the results were thrown out following allegations of fraud, leading to a period of political limbo. All right, so he was elected in 2016, right? But he did not take office till February 2017. This is important to understand. Because if he took office in February 2017, he has a 5-year term according to their constitution, right? Which meant that he'd be in office till 2022. But they wanted him out in February 2021. And he ended up dissolving parliament in his country, right? So, and then on top of that, he forced a few of the court individuals of the Supreme Court of Haiti to, basically stand here and, you know what I mean, go into early retirement, right? Now, I don't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy in this situation because I don't pay attention to Haiti much, right? I know that, you know, I mean, they've had 100 or 14 million or 14,700 people driven from their homes in the last month in Port-au-Prince, right? There's been massive gang violence. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of people were shot. During COVID, the entirety of Haiti only had 12,000 cases out of 12 million people, right? And they only had like 167 deaths. And he attributes this to like some tea that they drink or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any mask mandates. There's nothing like that. I don't know exactly what the deal was. Legitimately, I know he was doing a whole bunch of public works projects down there. But other than that, I know absolutely nothing about him. But I wanted to drop this video on y'all just to let y'all know exactly what's going on. At current, they have an interim prime minister's in charge in Haiti, and they've locked down the country, you know what I mean, under like martial law for the next, they call it under siege, but under law for the next, martial law for the next 14 days. So we don't know exactly what's going on. But that's what I know. That's what I've been able to come up with from all the stuff. I've listened to like a couple of experts, you know what I mean, stand here and say what's going on, college professors, you know, things of this nature, you know, the State Department, Biden, right? Everybody's acting like they're super concerned. But I'll be real with you, I'm not real sure what's up. You know what I mean? Anybody has more information, you know the deal, drop it in the Discord. I'm Tom Pizza, Pnoid News. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that Patreon link, hit the Streamlabs link. You know the deal. I'm out. Peace.